Hey, welcome to Board Game Today. I'm Brett. In my hands is the latest release from Facade Games. It's Bristol 1350, hot off their Kickstarter. This is the deluxe edition. And this is a game I backed partially because I love the look of this game. Plus, the concept of the game sounded really, really fun, something that I would enjoy. First, the packaging of Bristol is absolutely amazing. I think Facade does this fantastic job of these releases that look like books, that look beautiful on the shelf. And presentation goes a long way as far as I'm concerned. So what's Bristol 1350? So it's a game for 1 to 9 players, ages 13 and up, 20 to 40 minutes. It's the dreaded Black Death, and that's descended upon the town of Bristol. You're racing down the streets, desperate to escape into the safety of the countryside. If your cart is the first out of town, you and your cartmates win. But some villagers on your cart may secretly already have the plague. If you leave the town with a plagued villager on your cart, you will catch the plague and lose. So what will you do to make sure that doesn't happen? And who can you trust or betray along the way? So it's a light strategy game. It's social deduction as well, and I love social deduction games. You know, the fact that it is for 1 to 9 players has me really intrigued. The single player thing is something I'm kind of really want to dive into. And as they describe it, learn in 10 minutes, play takes about 20 to 40. So it seems like an easy game to learn. So we're going to open up the box and show off the various pieces. As I said, the box is beautiful. And this is actually the first time I'm looking at it, so you're getting a legit reaction to the parts and components. Really just, it's a nice looking rule book. It doesn't seem too overwhelming. So it looks we get some postcards, hi from Bristol, I guess. And let's go with the components themselves. We have some really beautiful coins. Nice metal coins. You can hear it clinging around. And dice. Now this is the deluxe version. I have no idea what we should expect for the retail. So these are the little villager type folks, I guess. So this is one of the things that I thought was kind of fun, that caught my eye when I first saw this Kickstarter, was the plague carts themselves. Look really, really cool. So they should be really called carts, not plague carts, right? So you don't know if they're plague. They're metal. Like, this is really nice quality stuff to them. This is a high quality component game from what I'm seeing. So I'm kind of impressed. I'm really happy about this. So there's 3 carts, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 little figures. So my guess is your goal is to get 3 little figures on this and not have any of them have the plague. So that's the carts. There's a red, a tan, and then that one, which was, I guess, dark brown, I'd call. We'll show off one of the coins. So nice engraved. Like, it's even off center a little bit, which is kind of cool. I guess, yeah, it's a little off center. Old school coins that weren't perfect. It's like slightly off, like that old school coin, which is neat. I have no idea what this is. I like the card deck to play the game. We'll have to open up and check this out as we learn the game. It's a nice box to tell you what the cards are from, as opposed to a generic white box that you might not have any clue. And then a nice little bag, I guess, to put everything in. And then finally, the game board. Game mat, whatever you want to call it. Which I'm going with the direction and movement and little map to get out of your town. Kind of cool. So the other is, like, this seems like a game that doesn't take up a lot of space, which is nice to be able to get a nice portable game that you can easily get around and on the table is great to not have a huge setup. and the dice look fairly interesting. So overall, like this is some high quality stuff. You know, they've put out consistently really good stuff, really good games that I always thought was really cool looking and beautiful to put on the shelf. And this is one that does not disappoint me. And then a book that closes pretty well. I have to put stuff in, I guess, a little bit better than this. Hopefully, this is one that you know, once you're open, you can. There we go. That's nice. There's a little bit of a magnet to it as well to close it. So this, I don't know when this will be out in shops, but definitely check it out. This is one I think you can go learn how to play it myself and enjoy it, because this seems like a really cool game, and I love the fact that it's 1 to 9 players. So Bristol 1350 coming soon. Kickstarters are going out to the backers. So if you're looking for the latest game news, you can check us out every single day at boardgametoday.com. Of course, we're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all that Board Game Today, nice and consistent. So until next time, keep rolling those dice and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do right here on video, but you can go and check us out at boardgametoday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you could, you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos or watch something else. Is always much appreciated, and get your game on.